It's week number 5 here in the Carolina Panther franchise. And the Panthers are facing off against the Houston Texans. Houston comes in with a 1-3 record, but looking to get a winning streak, looking to continue a winning streak, as last week they went able to come back in the fourth quarter and get the win. So they come in with a little bit of momentum. The Panthers coming off of a tough loss in the last game against the Patriots, an overtime loss where Richard Bibbs ended up torching them. In this game, you got to worry about Miles Sanders, former Carolina Panther from last year, and you got to also worry about the running back Pierce. In this game, talk about bearing a headline. CJ Stroud, quarterback, comes out at the same time as Bryce Young. He's in this game, and so this is going to be an interesting one to see what happens here. Houston's having a hard time. The team doesn't look particularly scary, but you never know here in Madden world how these teams are going to come out and play. The Panthers aren't playing extremely well either, having given up a ton of sacks in the last couple of games, particularly after the trade. CJ is 7 touchdowns and 6 interceptions, just over 1,000 yards. Not having the best season here in Houston, and he doesn't have a whole lot of really great targets to throw to. But the most important target we need to worry about is the tight end Schultz, former Cowboy. First down here. CJ throws, and it's jumped by Jackson, and that's an interception on the first play of the game, and that is how we like to start it. Dante Jackson gets an interception, and he's been playing decently all season. Shaquille Griffin was dropped, and that meant that some of these younger corners would have to come up and make some plays, and Dante Jackson jumps up and says, "Hey man, pick me. I think I can make a play or two." And so Jackson gives Panthers an early lead, and that gives CJ his 7th interception on the year. Safe to say he's not having the best kind of day. Although I'm not quite sure how many interceptions we've thrown. We'll see here as soon as the offense comes out. We'll kick off again and see how this thing goes. Haynes Sr. Big hit. All right, so the ball will be taken on the 19-yard line. CJ is going to come out another time with his offense. Jeremy Chin is going to come up and see if he can. CJ with another bad throw, almost intercepted, touches the hands of number 26. I believe that's Henderson, who's able to get his hand on the play. And so 2nd and 10, CJ hasn't thrown the ball with steady feet yet. He keeps fading, at least in his first couple of plays. He's fading to the left or right and not getting what he needs. Pressure, and another potential interception, this time by J.C. Horn. And that's 3 potential interceptions on the first 3 passes by CJ Stroud. It's 3rd and 10 now. Jeremy's going to come up. Oh, CJ under pressure, gets hit and throws the ball away. And so CJ Stroud, 2nd-year quarterback, is 0 for 4 to start this game. Panther defense is in his face. Offensive line for the Texans are not that bad. They got a really good, I believe they got a really good left tackle. Lucas looking for room, doesn't find any. Lucas may not need to be back there returning as he's getting more and more of a role in the regular offense. And so now Bryce Young comes out. He's got 6 interceptions and 6 touchdowns, 944 yards. So these 2 quarterbacks having a similar year, but the record is a little bit different. Panthers haven't figured out their identity quite yet. Lots of really great options on the receiving team, so that really hasn't settled. It's a lot of opportunity for players to make a name for themselves. This time, this one goes to Jonathan Mingo, and he gets a play. But we've got Chosen Anderson, who played well in the preseason, and really haven't seen much of him in the regular season. Of course, we have Lucas, who's been playing well. You got Adam Thielen, who's been one of the most reliable targets. You got Hurst. So a lot of options. Nice catch. Mingo again with his second catch of the day. And that's another first down. Nice play by the Panther offense. It's a 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line. Pass over the middle to Lucas this time, and he gets the catch for a 9-yard gain. Lucas quickly becoming one of the fan favorites as he was taken in the 3rd or 4th round. I gotta remember which one it is. 3rd or 4th. Pass over to Trimble. Pass to the right side, and so Bryce Young goes 4 for 4. And these two quarterbacks having a very different start. 1st and 10. Catch to Adam Thielen. He gets 7 yards. 2nd and 3 on the 15-yard line. We'll get our first run of the day. And the first run turns up. Blackshear is in for the touchdown. Let's go. Carolina offense looking good. Looking as good as the defense looked in this game. I'm not quite sure why Houston's giving themselves a high five for giving up the touchdown there. But the Panthers come out hot, maybe looking to cleanse their palate from that last game against the Patriots. Come out and get a 14-point lead. The Panthers are a favorite in this matchup. They are the better team on paper, and also the better team schedule-wise. Houston was able to come back and get their first win against Jacksonville last week. The player jumped through both of those tackles. I was still not able to get very much. CJ wants to come out and maybe get some completions here. They're going to come in with a little bit of a blitz. I think they're going to try to run it now. 1st and 10. Oh no. Player in motion. Pass over the middle to Dalton Schultz probably. That's right, Dalton Schultz. Last week, 106 yards, no touchdowns, but the league leader, the team leader in receptions. 2nd and 6 on the 29-yard line. Don't look to run it to the outside, to the right side, and Miles Sanders gets a couple of yards on this play. 3rd and 4. Burrs intercepted. This time by J.C. Horn. He jumps up and gets the catch. And touchdown, Panthers. Carolina with another pick 6 here in this first quarter, and that's 21 points right away in this first game. CJ throws his 2nd interception, and the player was out of bounds anyway. That's Rodgers, but J.C. Horn gets the catch and the touch. There it is, 21-0. Panthers come out and have to be loving this start to the game. Carolina Panther fans, now's a good time to go and grab yourself some popcorn and take a break. Not going to miss any major thing probably, unless you are. Actually, maybe we've had some really big plays already with 2 interceptions. CJ Stroud only 4 yards today, and it's really been pressure, I believe, that he hasn't been able to respond well to. He's throwing the ball as he's getting pressured. There's a catch to his receiver there. That's his 2nd reception for 8 yards. Finds Marshall. Terrace Marshall, also a former Panther. 2nd and 2 and a run. No, not a run. Oh, we missed him. Oh, it's a fumble. But he picks it up. And Dalton Schultz is brought down by Jeremy Chin. Wow. Okay, we missed the tackle here, but we get the tackle, but no one's there to pick up the fumble, and Schultz ends up picking it up and making a big gain out of it. And the biggest play of the day so far for the Texans. They're in a scoring position. Oh, and his player holds on to it. CJ finds this guy on the 5-yard line, gets the catch, and holds on to it. And they could score here. 1st and goal on the 5-yard line, looking to run it. And the fake gets the whole defense faked out. And CJ Stroud with the touchdown, looking to change the trajectory of his day. Man, we had him, and we ran right after the running back. Panther defense, you have to know that he is a scrambler and that you got to play the quarterback on those plays. Touchdown extra point for the Houston Texans, makes the score 21-7. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it's still the first quarter. Feels like we've had a lot go on for it to be the first. Lucas fumbles it, and now it's the Panthers who are turning over the ball. This time, Lucas looked like he had some room, jumped into the middle there, and loses the ball in the crowd, and there's a scrum for the ball. Number 2 picks it up, and now the Houston Texans now are in business. If they score another touchdown here, they will have weathered a pretty big storm. Big run up the middle by is it Desmond Pierce? I think it is Desmond Pierce. Gets the tackle. Let's go ahead and make the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. We're gonna man up here. And Dalton Schultz with the catch, and he gets the touchdown for the Houston Texans. And just like that, the 21-point lead has been dropped down to a 7-point lead. And the Panther fans that went to get their beer, they're going to come back to their seat like, wait a minute, I left when it was 21 seconds, 21 points. And they scored 2 points that quick, 2 touchdowns. They did. Defense going to need a kick in the rear. They're going to get this thing figured out. That fumble might have really changed things for the Houston. As CJ gets hit with the fumble, and Dalton Schultz comes and picks it up and makes a huge gain out of it. Pretty big play.
Fast and furious in this quarter. You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking,
pass over the left side to Rashee Rice. He gets the catch for the first down. Pass over the right. Trimble with the catch. braces for contact and gets it. And Bryce Young is perfect so far as throws go. 7 for 7. And this one to Tommy Trimble. And that's a nice pass as he's knows he's going to get hit. And he puts the ball right where it needs to be. We like it. 1st and 10 on the 36-yard line. Going to be the last play of the first quarter. Rasheem Blackshear has room, a little room. Gets about 4 yards on that play. That's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Panthers up 21 points to 14 points for Houston. And Houston able to make a little bit of a run right at the end of the quarter to make this thing a game. It was on its way to be a rout, but at least at this moment, it's still a game. 2nd and 6. Another pass over the left side, this time to Rashee Rice a second time. That little play works well for Rashee. And that puts us on the 11-yard line, 1st and 10.
So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, that's a fumble. And oh my goodness, the Houston Texans pick up the ball as moving the ball down the field, and just Bryce Young just gets hit. Should have thrown that ball away, held the ball way too long. And White is there to hit the quarterback and cause a fumble. Uh-oh. It's feeling like something else right now. Pass is made and caught to the receiver, who gets a lot of yards after the hit. C.J. Stroud now 5 for 10, 1 touchdown. And this Houston offense is starting to figure some things out here. CJ under pressure, and he is sacked, this time by number 91, the rookie, Larry Payne. Comes up and gets him off of the edge. There's nowhere to go, sir. And so 2nd and 19, that's going to put the Texans behind schedule. And another play, this time defense makes a good stand. And the quarterback has to throw the ball away. Third and 19. See if this defense can hold. Wilson looking to get free. Gets free a little bit. Intercept. No interception. A little tip drill, but no interception. And it's 4th and 19, and the Texans have got to punt it. Defense makes the stand. 14-21, a much more entertaining game than it first looked like it was going to be. Panthers have dropped the ball a couple times and need to figure out how they can slow down these fumbles. 1st and 10 on the 28-yard line. Blackshear's going to get it. Good block by the fullback. Kind of a good block. Player still was able to get through, but not before Blackshear gets about 5 yards. Something's funky about our signups. It should be I did that wrong. Lucas should be in that second spot.
That's difficult for a team to handle. And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
This time it's Bryce that's running. Looking for the first. He gets it, and he ducks out of bounds after an 8-yard rush. First down for the Panthers. Got Lucas on the outside. Might look for Mingo here. Oh, and Mingo can't hold on to it. A drop pass by Jonathan Mingo. Unfortunate, to say the least. 2nd and 10. Pass over to the left. Mingo with the catch once again. This time he's able to reel it in. That's a first down, and Carolina has 159 total yards in this half so far. Offense is doing well. Should be with 2 pick sixes, and pretty much the offense has been able to get what it wants. It should be a much bigger lead than it is, but turnovers are the great equalizer. 2nd and 8. Nice catch. Hayden Hurst comes and gets the ball. Good throw. Comes up. Causes the 2 players to miss. If it weren't for that stumble, we might get a couple more yards on that play. 1st and 10 on the 28. And I think we... Long on the outside. Blackshear with an 8-yard, 9-yard gain. Blackshear with 35 yards today on the ground. And he's looking a little more spry. 2nd and 1. Pass to Lucas with the catch. Tried to break the tackle. Couldn't do it. Had a lot of room to run there, but decides to pass it. 1st and goal on the 7. Don't fumble it. Young steps up and gets 1 yard. 2nd and goal here. I'm going to try. Come out in the I formation. Looks like it's going to be a run. It is a run. Blackshear breaks one, but not able to get to the touchdown. I'm going to come out with another I form.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football?
At least we were going to come out. Yeah, we're going to come out with another I form here. Power back, see if we can power this up the middle. 3rd and goal on the 2. Offensive line has not been too great. Ingram not able to get there. And we're going to go ahead and kick the field goal. Field goal is going to go up. And from the 3-yard line, it ought to be automatic. That's good. Panthers, 24 points. Texans, 14 points. And this game feels like it's not as close as that. But Houston has shown that they've been resourceful and able to come up with the plays that they need to stay in the game. And as you know, it's just a little bit of momentum. Doesn't take much. Intercepted by J.C. Horn a second time, third time. Well, second for him. Trying to break the tackle. Oh, he tried to get to the touchdown, but couldn't do it. And so now the Panthers are back on the 3-yard line. C.J. Stroud is back at it. Thrown his second interception to J.C. Horn. And it's just, J.C. just jumps that route like it's nothing.
His offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing it and let it work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Josh Lucas, one of our better blockers as a receiver. It's a race to the pylon, and he couldn't turn the corner. What an amazing speed by number 51, whoever that is. He was able to chase down Blackshear on that play. We're going to have to try to pass the ball, I think. We have a hard time running it in, that's for sure. 2nd and goal on the 5-yard line. We're going to push Thielen on a out route. But this might end up going.
Young working out of the gun.
Ooh, big hit.
Down to the 2-yard line. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own.
That moves us to the 2nd-yard line. Looking for Lucas, maybe if he can beat this guy. He's not the best route runner though, and this is where it's going to hurt him. Nope. Oh, almost intercepted. He actually was open. 4th and goal. Do we try it here? What do you guys? We'll go ahead and kick the field goal. Ah, boo! I know, boo. Man, we are terrible in the red zone. Not able to get to the touchdown. It's because we don't have our go-to guys yet. We're still learning a lot of these players. They're young. The only player that's established is Thielen. I guess I could have tried the tight end, Hayden Hurst. Haven't thrown to him much. So maybe he's a guy that we can try to do a little bit more with. But it's not what we did. There's a flag on the play, and this is usually, passing, roughing the passer. Larry Payne is unable to stop his momentum and causes some problems. Ball's out of bounds, and so the Texans trying to find a way to get into some sort of points. We're going to call this. Ooh, and he had absolutely no time. Not sure who it is that got to the quarterback, but he got there instantly. Huge play by the defense in 3rd and 12. 26 seconds left. Ball is out of bounds. Maybe he had a guy there, but you can't catch the ball out of bounds. 4th and 12, and CJ Stroud continuing to struggle in this game. Lucas has nowhere to go. 11 seconds to go. And maybe we try to run the ball, but I think we go ahead and get out of this half.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
1st and 10 on the 10, but I don't think it's going to matter that much. And that is going to lead us into halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Carolina Panthers 27 points, the Houston Texans 14 points. And this game feels well in hand for the Panthers. 148 passing yards, 55 rushing yards. Doing well. Both teams with the same amount of pass plays, but the Panthers obviously doing just a little bit better. Take a look at conference division rival Atlanta Falcons leading over the Green Bay Packers. Baker Mayfield not able to resurrect his career in Green Bay, at least not yet. Kansas City is 3-1, and the Lions are 3-1, but Kansas City all over the Lions with 21 points over their 7. Patrick Mahomes having a day there. And the New Orleans Saints over the New York Jets. That game is tied. Aaron Rodgers has the 2 touchdown passes, one to Corey Davis, and Derek Carr also with two touchdowns. In this game here, looks like let's go ahead and focus on running inside. May not be able to, may need to just kind of work the clock. We get the ball at the second half. Let's begin. Tyrone Lucas with another fumble by Lucas this time, and it's dropped, and the Houston Texans get the touchdown on the fumble on the kick return. That's the second time that Tyrone Lucas has dropped the ball as a kick returner. And yeah, that's a fumble. It's not going anywhere unless, you sometimes you got to go ahead and coach. And it seems as though Tyrone Lucas is probably not the guy for kick return. So let's put Kalai back there. And we'll have to make that move a little more permanent, which is probably the right move anyway. He doesn't need to be on kick return. But the Houston Texans won't go away. They have snuck in this game, somehow 21 points on a meager offensive day. Most of it on turnovers. And if the Panthers lose this game, we all know exactly why that is. Kalai with the reception. Don't need to spin. I just wanted a juke. But it's okay. Raheem Blackshear's coming out with 8 rushes and 43 yards. That's a good average. He's going to get the ball here. Blackshear with some moves, some speed to turn the corner, and he gets a first down, and he's got 60 today. Blackshear looking good. We're going to come right back to that run on the left side.
So he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it. And you need good blocking up front in order to gain yards.
And they're ready for it this time. He loses 3. As the defense looks like they were ready for the run that time. We're going to send Lucas. Maybe we get something.
Now on 2nd and 13.
Going deep to Lucas. And the receiver cannot make the play. Defender is there to make it. We might go back to it though. Let's see what that safety does. If the safety doesn't move to the left, we're going to try Lucas one more time. He doesn't. There's a catch. Lucas makes the adjustment as the ball comes out, not quite with enough air on it. Pass interference on the defense anyway, but we'll decline that because we make the catch. Nice play though. And this is an interesting play. Let's take a look at it. Comes up, Bryce Young is waiting. I was looking for Lucas the whole way. Makes the throw. The ball comes out weak, even though he's not really tackled. But Lucas is able to get there anyway. Appreciate it. Appreciate the effort there.
The receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice.
Blackshear with space. Can't break the final tackle, but he does get close to the red zone. Gets to the 23-yard line. Nice run by Raheem Blackshear. And so we've got 1st and 10.
It's Young on 1st down.
Mark Ingram gets the catch and holds on to the ball.
About the 16. Caught that look for me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one.
2nd and 3. And we might get Lucas. Could get Mingo. Part of me want to push her straight ahead, but we're not going to do it.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Oh, good play by the defense. Feels like he should have gotten that. 3rd and 3.
First half incomplete, now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him.
Pass over the top. Couldn't get into the end zone. Tyrone Lucas with the catch. He's got 4 receptions today and 61 total yards with those receptions.
Across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And he makes the catch. Tyrone Lucas with the touchdown. Feed me, Seymour. And the young wide receiver is making an immediate impact on this team. Nice touchdown pass to Tyrone. Get her done. So the playbook calls for a 2-point conversion. Might look to the right now for one of these tight ends. But the throw is made to Adam Thielen, and he gets the 2-point conversion. And that puts us up for 2 touchdowns, which we're going to need because we keep giving up all of the points with gimmies. So now it's 21-35. Panthers kick off. CJ again not having the best day. Comes out with this offense. Having thrown 3 interceptions in the first half. Looking to get something else. Big run by Desmond Pierce. 2 rushes for 28 yards today. Able to break the initial tackle. No, sir. Run up the middle, and this time Pierce is met by number 95, Derek Brown. It's his first tackle of the day. Derek Brown was pushed out, but still able to make the play. 2nd and 12. I think we're going to see a short pass here. At least that's what I think we have. Oh, I had him. I was following him the whole time. Schultz falls forward. Gets the first down.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. They'll drop to throw.
Unable to get in. Burns. Pressure. CJ was under pressure. Larry Payne and Brian Burns were in that in the area. No, sir. Miles Sanders trying to run, and he gets nothing. 2 rushes for 1 yard, and that looks familiar to Panther fans. Never really could get Miles Sanders going for our team either. 3rd and 11. Bears on the move. I think we'll stick with our defense. Pass is made and broken up by Xavier Woods. I believe that's Xavier Woods. Or was it Porter? Who was it that made that play? 25 or 35. Matters not. 4th and 11. Oh, couldn't get in there for the block, and that kick is good. The Texans score and take the lead back down to 11. That play is going to give them 24 points. Panthers have 35. This year, the Panthers are trying to figure out how to get themselves out of salary cap Hades. Already having made a couple trades to keep some of their key players. There's a couple key players who still need to be signed. Leighton Vander Esch is up this year. He's looking for a little bit more of a payday. Blackshear makes room. It's out there, and he's got a nice run. Vander Esch is looking for a payday. We also have the young player Jeremy Chin playing strong safety for us. He too is looking for a payday today and this year, and the Panthers only have about $8 million left. Can't sign both of them. May not be able to sign either of them. There's a nice pass to Hurst. So we got to figure out what we're going to do about that. So there may be some more maneuvering happens to make some space for one or two of those players to be able to be re-signed. Mark Ingram has nowhere to go. 3rd and 4. There are a few Panthers on the phone with a few players, a few teams. See if they can. maybe make a deal. Another big deal that we don't have this year is we don't have a first, second, or third round pick. We only have a fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh round pick. Last year we did a lot of trading away of our picks, and so we are down on that way as well. So lots to figure out. And then of course this team is already a relatively new team to each other. So doesn't seem like we've settled on what our team is going to be. This is probably not your Super Bowl team here. Maybe it will be. But, and if it is, then some of those players may want to come back. Right now, Jeremy Chin and Leighton Vander Esch are not showing a lot of interest in returning to this team. Going deep to Lucas. Can't get it. Second and 10. We're going to try Lucas one more time. One more time. Maybe Hurst, though. Oh, that could have been intercepted. I got to stop trying to force it to Lucas. In fact, we might go to Thielen here. Oh, another field goal for the Carolina Panthers. That's all right, though, to put us up by 2 touchdowns. Field goal is up. And it's good, 38-24. Panthers. And that's the best defensive drive for the Texans. I guess, well, maybe. I mean, we were in the red zone 2 times and didn't make it. So I'd probably say those were pretty good defensive stands as well. Texans tried to find some room on the kickoff return. Doesn't. CJ Stroud comes out again, and our team is asking us to do dumb things like play 3 deep. Too much time on the clock to do that. Intercepted again. J.C. Horn with the hat trick. 3 interceptions and 3 pick sixes. We'll have to stop throwing to that man. JC said, let's go. Pass over to the right. JC jumps at the inside. And that's it. That boy's gone. That's going to give the Panthers a 21-point lead, 45 points to 24. The most interceptions we've had this entire season. Really in this franchise. I think that's about 5 interceptions this game. Ooh, almost broke free there. And if you are Houston, you got to try another quarterback. They're not going to do it.
I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but with self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss.
Nice, Jeremy Chin able to bring down the tight end on the quick pass there. 2nd and 6 on the 35. CJ having completed his last throw. Throws again. And this time the pass is broken up. 3rd and 6. Oh, the nice stiff arm. Says no, sir. CJ finds this guy throwing 4 interceptions, but he finally hits Rodgers, and that's who he's been trying to go to. And he just, wow, just throws J.C. Horn to the ground. I think that's a frustration stiff arm. For real, for real. Okay. Wow. I think the team's going to give him some heck over that. Well, maybe not. He's got 3 interceptions, so maybe they won't give him any problems. Okay. He's in the end zone for the touchdown. I thought for sure. Yeah, I think he's out of bounds. Yeah, they didn't even celebrate. I think this is going. I think they know this is out of bounds. Pass is called. Oh no, it might be in.
I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one.
Ooh, Mechie gets it, and I think that is going to count. Wow. Well, I tried to hit triangle to do something on the play, and the defender just kind of looked at it. So that was kind of a weird way for the defense to play, but that's all right. CJ finally gets something going to the end zone from outside of the red zone, and they score. Can't believe that Houston has 31 points. Uh-oh. Clyde finds room. Yeah, he's the right guy for the return, I think. 1st and 10 on the 35.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first down.
Oh my gosh, this dude makes the catch. Look at this catch he makes in between 2 Texan defenders. Wow. Look at the throw. And he makes that catch. Oh no. Dang it. I didn't mean to call timeout. But look at this play here. I thought for sure this was going to be intercepted. I'm not going to lie to you. Step back, throws it. Oh, it gets behind him? It does. And he makes the play. Look at this. Wow. What a play. And that's Tyrone Lucas with the hands. Nice. Very nice. 1st and 10. Now he's going to drop the ball right after having made this amazing catch. He's going to drop the next pass that comes his way. Oh, look at all that greenery. And we couldn't find a way to get going in that. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Catch over the right side, Adam Thielen. And we haven't called his name very much, but 2 receptions today. That's a nice catch for him. Bryce Young has played well today. He really has. 1st and goal on the 7. And he's going to take it himself, and that's a touchdown for Bryce Young. Bryce making the case for why he is the better quarterback to have been taken. CJ Stroud. Maybe a draft day rivalry between these 2 guys. CJ steps up into the pocket and playing extremely well. Gets the running touchdown. Has plenty of passing touchdowns. It's got, well, do we have passing touchdowns? 1, maybe 2 passing touchdowns. But clearly the better quarterback on the field today. 52 points for the Panthers. Almost all the points on the board are the product of turnovers on both sides for both teams. And ours is more direct, but the Panthers, the Texans also had a fumble return, and a couple fumble returns, or some fumbles that went and put them in the red zone, really close to the big hit by Leighton Vander Esch. 2nd and 1. And let's see if we can get some. Let's see if we get some pressure in there. Pressure trying to come. Nope. Nope. Broken tackle. Another broken tackle. Player doesn't want to go down. CJ Stroud has 200 yards today. Well, just about. 198. He's got work to do. He's got to get 21 points here. And he's under pressure. They try to throw the screen. But Von Bell is there to wrap up Miles Sanders. 2nd and 12. Brian Burns has been pretty quiet today. Not able to get much on his side. Oh, the pass is incomplete. Couldn't tell whether if the ball was hit or if he just missed it. Porter comes up, makes the hit. Oh, and the interception wasn't. The tip is ran and grabbed by number 19. Good effort by the Houston Texans. They're fighting till the last bit here. Big hit. Porter this time, the young first-round draft pick, should be playing in safety. I don't know why most of these drives he's not. 3rd and 10.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back.
We're going to come in with try to come in with a little pressure today on this down. We're looking to avoid it. Nice. Defender is there. I believe that was Dante Jackson who was there to make a play on the ball. And so it's 4th and 10. This could be potentially a game-clinching play here. And the ball is knocked away by number 25. Xavier Woods knocks the ball away, and that is a good play. And that's probably going to wrap this up. I'm going to go ahead and run the ball to get the clock out.
And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he's got
Blackshear with over 100 yards today. 117 total yards. That's a nice day for him. Probably his best day of the season. Best game of the season. He gets tackled. His animations are all over the place. 2nd and 12.
Young here to throw.
Oh, he's not able to get the catch there. I should have been chewing the clock. 3rd and 12.
It's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full
Lucas coming over on motion.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. 2 yards on the pick up there. It's 4th down.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And
of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile.
We're going to go ahead and punt here. But the game is pretty much over. And like I said, the big deal is going to be dealing with the cap space issue that we have. Now this year, we may just keep all the players and let some of these players go. But I do have an idea, but it might be too much of a shakeup. Fumble picked up by the Panthers. Leighton Vander Esch comes in and gets a hit on CJ Stroud, and I believe, that may not actually be a fumble. Brian Burns is there to make the play. Oh, they're not going to challenge it. So we've got 5 total turnovers by the Houston Texans, 3 turnovers by Carolina. All of those turnovers pretty much have led to points, except for maybe this one. And we're going to get the first down and get out of here with the win. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Carolina Panthers with the win today, 52-31. And that game looked like it was pretty much in the bag from the very beginning. If the Panthers are a little more responsible with the ball, then it's not even that close. But we get the win against a lesser opponent in Houston, Texas. They're just not as good. Stroud was under pressure a lot. There's a comparison between the two quarterbacks. Bryce Young definitely wins that comparison. Just doesn't have, definitely not in the same groove. 4 interceptions by C.J. Stroud overall. Bryce Young was 20 for 28, 1 touchdown, 280 yards. Raheem Blackshear with 129 yards on the ground, 1 touchdown for him as well. Bryce had 1 on the ground, a touchdown, and had 20 yards. Tyrone Lucas, top target for the Panthers. The rookie is coming along nicely. Jonathan Mingo with 4 catches. Had most of them to start the game. And Tommy Tremble, backup tight end, also getting some love in the air. Total tackles, Jeremy Chin leads all with 8 tackles. Tyrone Porter follows him with 5 tackles. Dante Jackson, 5 tackles, 1 interception. But the big defensive player of the day has to be J.C. Horn, who had 0 tackles today, but 3 interceptions and 1 forced fumble and 3 touchdowns, I believe. 2 touchdowns. Dante Jackson was the other, pick 6. And wow. So, interesting game. Nice to see the defense step up in that way. I think maybe we can build on that going forward. Huge game though by J.C. Horn. We're gonna get you to be. I think we really need you to be physical. I need you to be able to hold on to this ball. All right, so we're going to take a look at some of the players that are looking to negotiate. Kind of was alluding to that in the game. So we've got $8.3 million left in our cap room. Jeremy Chin is up and looking for quite a bit of money. And his re-sign interest is little. Right now, we cannot afford to re-sign Jeremy Chin. We also can't afford to re-sign Leighton Vander Esch, also looking for a big payday. And I really would like to keep Vander Esch. In fact, out of these 2 players, I think Vander Esch is the guy I want to keep, even though I know he's the older player. And it doesn't look like we can keep either one of them. Kicker is up, as well as Marquise Haynes. We could lose him. We could lose this cornerback. So it's really about these 2 guys. And I thought we had cleared up some space to be able to get those guys, but apparently not. Only $8 million left in our salary. So we'll look at a few potential options to see if we can get something. Maybe get one of those players. I don't know. It's going to be something to worry about. J.C. Horn gets Player of the Week with 3 interceptions and 2 touchdowns. It's very nice for him. And we're up against the division rival New Orleans Saints, who are 1-4 and having a tough time. Let's take a quick little look at the New Orleans Saints as we get ready to face off against them. I think this is our first time for this year. Derek Carr struggling at quarterback a little bit, but Alvin Kamara is still one of their better players. Got to worry about Alvin Kamara. Taysom Hill is playing fullback. Really? Wow. Chris Olave and Traquan Smith. What we don't have is Michael Thomas rather, that we had to worry about the last time we played him, but And that may be what the difference is for this team. Now they can pretty much have to focus on the run with only one pass target. They've got some all right tight ends here. Offensive line, it looks good compared to what offensive lines look like in Madden this year. Cameron Jordan, player that we have to worry about coming off the edge, he could be a problem for us. But the right end seems okay, and it seems like we might be able to run something up the middle. And so it might be a run game today. Marshawn Lattimore is the cornerback, but the rest of the corners are struggling. Tyrann Mathieu and Marcus May. So we really probably shouldn't go deep against this team. So maybe it's going to be short passes and running game that we'll look at when we play the New Orleans Saints. Hey man, if you made it this far, thanks for hanging out with us. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in what's going to go on next, hit the bell notification so you know when the Saints game is live. Thanks for hanging out with us again. I appreciate it. This is PostGame 2. God loves you, and so do I. And I will see you when I see you. Peace.